Okay, well, I am back off of vacation. Thought I would put together a couple of quick videos. I don't know how long this is going to take, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10. Um, what I thought I would demonstrate for those of you who are clerics and are at least level 20, this trick does not work under level 20. Um, it will work for any healing class. Um, It is a one-click extended target window, target and heal. So here's how this thing works. We're going to add someone, my current target, to the extended target window. We'll add someone else. Current target. Whoops, she left. We're going to go back to somebody else. They have to be in range for this to work. Okay. So what you can do is set up a macro or macro, however you wish to pronounce it. It will target the person who's in the extended target window based on your macro and heal them. So first setup is you must add them to your extended target window, and how you do that is click on them. Let's add this guy here. Then you right click on the button and then you select current target. That puts them in the window. So we're going to go ahead back to auto because I don't know who's going to be standing around when I kick this thing off. We're going to go with this person here because she's been here a while. She may be a banking character for someone. In Willminster, we'll add him. Why not? Okay. So what I have done is I've created 5 macros that are similar in nature, and you can use up to 5 extended target positions. And what the macro looks like is for extended target 1, which is meg q or me q, whatever, me I q q, I don't know. Anyway, you use this macro, which is /pause2, /x_target1. There are spaces between here and here. Then the next is you cast, or you pause 2, cast, pause 6. Now the 6 is dependent upon the spell you're using. We'll come back to that. You send the group a message saying you're going to heal someone. And then lastly, you cast heal again. So you target, you heal, message. Always cast first. Do not message first, cast first. Because some of the cast times for EQ are outrageous. So you want them to get the message that they're being healed and to stay in range. So now then the last thing you do is cast again. You can also sit after your heals, but that's kind of dangerous because there is healer aggro as well as sitting in front of a mad mob. So X1 is this one, or XT1. XT2 is this dude here, which just disappeared on me. We'll crank up little charm again. Where are you? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Did you? But there we go. Okay. So we're going to change the target to little charm. Alright, so how this thing works is we're targeted little charm. XT1 switches back to me IQQ. So it switches targets, casts light healing, and that's pretty much it. With XT2, if she's still in range, we will switch back to little charm and we will heal her. So that is the thing. So that's the macro for healing any healer, shaman, druid, cleric. If you can heal, this will work for you as long as you are level 20, because that's the only way you can use the extended target window. So what happens here is these things go backwards. So first thing it does is switch target. Then it pauses too. So you need a pause to make sure that the target had time to switch in case you're not sitting on that specific target. It then casts the spell, the healing spell, and then it pauses again, and then it kicks out the message, and then there's a longer pause. Now this is important between here, here, and here. You need this longer pause, and how you know how much pause you need is you go look the spell up. So this one I am casting Light Heal, I think. Here we go. So Light Healing, the cast time is 2 seconds. Add a 0 and divide by 3. And that's roughly going to be 7. So what you do is you take the 7 and you subtract this pause from it. Line 2's pause gets subtracted from this pause, or this cast time, divided by 3. So it's going to look like this. So we have a 2 divided by 3, and that's going to be 7. And then you subtract the 2 that you needed after you cast the spell. And that's what that looks like. So that's rough. So you want to, so if you're mathematically inclined, what you're going to do is use the mod function to get back the whole number of a division with fractions. So this is going to come back, actually this is going to come back 6, not 7. But you get the point. I'm rounding up, but the mod function will not. It lops off. But basically this is what you're going to do. So when you use this formula of 20 divided by 3, comes out to roughly 7. Then you take the 2 from the 7, and that gives you a pause of 5. And then and we will do this again. We'll do it again with a longer cast time spell, so we can work the math again real quick. But it's important that you try multiple casts, and it's important that you get the timings right. And the timings are take the total cast time and divide by 3. If you have an even, like in this particular case, this is a 2-second cast time, not a 2.1 or 2.4, you're going to need to add a 0. You need this to be 2 digits. The cast time needs to be 2 digits. Okay, so we will change the spell. We're going to change it to greater. So greater heal right here has a cast time of 3 seconds. So we're going to add a 0. I was hoping for one that had a fraction in it. Hang on. Let me take a look real quick. Perfect. 2.5. Okay, so we're going to use the healing spell. It has a 2.5 cast time, second cast time. We're not going to add a 0. It's already 2 digits. That's all we're looking for. Trying to get that to be 2 digits. So the same thing applies. Where do we have heal? We have heal on number 4. All right. So heal is on number 4, so we change what spell we're casting. Easy peasy. Then we don't change any of these numbers. We don't change any of this. The only thing we're changing is what spell are we casting and what the wait time is. So these two stay the same. So we have a 2.5. We're going to divide by 3. That's going to come roughly in at 8, give or take. So 2 minus from 8 is going to give us 6. So to do the math again real quick, we are going to do 25 divided by 3, which is going to be 8 minus 2, gives us a pause of 6. Excuse me. So that's why we're going to use 6 on this cast time. And we're going to cast twice. So we're going to change targets. We're going to pause. We're going to cast. We're going to pause. And then we're going to spit out a message to the person being healed, going, hang on a second, bud. We want to heal you before you go running off. We finish out the wait time for the spell to reset, and then we cast again. And that's all there is to it. Easy peasy. So we're going to, let's see if anybody's still around that we can. Yes, she is. We're going to do, nope, he's going to run off. We're going to do him. So we're going to change to current target. All right, so MEIQQ, we're going to heal the second person in the list. Here we go. It switches, cast the heal. If we want to do MEIQQ, we click on 1, goes for light healing, and spits out a message. Okay, and that is really all there is to it. You have to set up your extended target window. You have to create these macros. So again, target, pause, cast, pause, message, pause, the length of 1/3 of the spell without fractions. Cast again. That's it. That's all there is to it. I'm going to do another video really quickly, and it has to do with res, and this is a cleric only video until we get a certain expansion that will allow non-clerics to res. Alright, so we will be right back. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you for paying attention and visiting this stream. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to end this and be right back.